All right, so I know exactly what you guys are thinking. You guys are thinking, man, is Spencer Vann's surplus mastery course, is it worth the money? All right, so when I actually joined this course 2 months ago, there's no reviews about it. If you guys don't know what this course is about, I'll leave the link in the description. You guys can check it out if you guys want. But when I joined the course, or when I was thinking about joining the course, there was no review videos. Nobody was talking about it. Only people that I've actually seen talk about it were people on Spencer Vann's YouTube channel. So I decided to make my own personal review and just tell you guys the pros. If you get any bonuses on the course, do I recommend it? Is it worth the initial investment? All right, so let me start off with the pros and cons, because I feel like people want to know the bad stuff first. So let me start off with the cons. All right, so con number one about the course is that when you get a client and you actually get them under contract, you don't get paid until 90 through 120 days, which I didn't know about this until I actually joined the course, and I wish somebody would have told me before I joined the course about this. So the reason for this is because you're dealing with lawyers, you're dealing with the holders, and you know, I don't know if you ever dealt with a lender, but they just take forever to respond. So I guess there's a valid reason why you don't get paid so fast. But one thing I actually like that what Spencer actually did is he added a bonus course, 2 bonus courses. You don't just learn surplus, you actually learn other ways to actually help people retrieve money, which is state funds, and you also learn national funds. The 2 that I actually did were surplus and state funds. I haven't gotten into national funds. The reason is just that I just don't have enough time to do that. But I'll probably get into it in the future, and if you guys want to learn more about it, just hit me up on my Instagram, aka dboy. Just send me a DM or whatnot. All right, so another con about this course is the fact that you don't really have a person that you can text 24/7 if you have a question. So if you had a quick question you wanted to get answered, you can't really just text somebody or call somebody. But what thing that Spencer actually does is he set up a Facebook group page, and you can post your questions there. The only con thing about it is that it takes about a couple of hours to 24 hours to get a response from David or Spencer. David is the co-owner or the co-mentor that actually teaches you in the course. So I mean, that was just one problem. But if you actually have a question, if you just go on that Facebook page, there's a little search bar. You just search up the question and it usually pops up. There's only one question that I couldn't find, so I had to actually contact David directly and actually ask him the question. So con number 3 about this course is the fact that Spencer actually puts 24-hour blocks in each module when you first join the course, or when I first joined the course. So there's about 5 to 10 videos in each module, and I believe there's like 12 modules. And every time you finish those 5 videos, you're gonna have to wait 24 hours to actually unlock the next module, which I thought was a waste of time. I wish I could just go through all of them, but he doesn't allow that. I mean, I understand why he doesn't allow it, just because I guess he wants you to retain the information, but I just wish that you could just go through the whole course. So let me talk about the pros about this course. So a pro about this course is the amount of money that you can actually make on this course. So I actually have one deal pending on the surplus side, which is a divorced couple, but we're just trying to get the wife's amount. We're not worried about the husband. The total amount is $350. So just subtract that in half, and now we're trying to retrieve the wife's, and we're negotiating for a 20% commission on that, which is a big spread. So there's a lot of potential to make some money off this. And another good thing about it is that when you're actually having these conversations, when you're calling these people up, when you're reaching out to them, it's a different conversation than, let's say, if you wanted to buy their house. Because when you're actually going and contacting them with a surplus, you're actually telling them that there's money owed to them. So the conversation is completely different. They're more friendlier. When they realize you're being serious, they're just super nice and super grateful and happy to work with you. And that's actually one thing I really like about the course, because I first started off doing wholesaling, which I called people asking to sell their house, and those people were more negative when you're on the phone. But when you call people telling them that they actually have a surplus due, so they had money owed to them, the conversation was completely different. I actually enjoy being on the phone because the people are more pleasant to actually deal with than wholesaling. All right, so another pro about this course is the fact that The Facebook page is just so informative. There's just so much going on there. So one thing David actually does on the Facebook group page is that he goes live twice a week, and you can ask him any questions. You can either type it out or you can even call him on a Zoom call, which is very informative. I learned so much about the business through there. I learned so much tricks, and he also puts people that are killing the game in surplus. He puts them on, and they'll tell you little tips and tricks about surplus, and I just thought that was super amazing. I used a lot of it, and that's what helped me get a lot of. I actually have a full pipeline, and it's due to David doing those live calls. And that Facebook group page, you can network with all those people on that page, and they're super friendly. They're happy to give you advice. So that's one thing. That's another pro about the course. So let me talk about what exactly is in the course when you actually join it. So I believe there's about 12 modules. Spencer actually gives you scripts. He actually gives videos of exactly how to talk to the people, your tonality, objections. So if there's an objection that the person actually tells you, he actually puts it in the script. Every objection that you'll ever get, there's not one objection, and I've been calling for a long time, for about a month straight, and I never got an objection that was different than the ones he listed. They're all basically the same, and he actually puts it exactly on how to respond properly and how to overcome the objection. So another pro about this course is the fact that he actually added bonus courses into it. So I'm actually doing more of the state funds. I feel like he didn't have to add those, but he did anyways, and they're just a great plus. It's just another way to actually make money. So one thing Spencer actually does is that he does give you a lawyer. The lawyer does charge a small commission, and so Spencer does add the leads that you need to call. They're in a different software, a different website. If you just go on there, I believe you can get a free trial for 3 months, and then after that you're gonna have to pay. But it's super informative, super easy to use, and he does explain exactly how to use the software in his course. So I think I went over exactly what you'll see in the course. So I mean, if you guys have any questions, if you guys want to check out the course, just go down to the link below. I'll leave the link down there so you guys can check it out if you guys want. If you guys have any questions that I didn't answer, just leave them in the comments and I'll be happy to answer. If you guys want to hit me up on my social media, aka DBOLI, just hit me up on there. If you had questions as well, I'll answer pretty quick on there. I'm always on my Instagram. So yeah, any questions, guys, just leave them down in the comments. Go to my Instagram, aka DBoy, and just let me know. All right, guys, peace.